It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Right away, they'll change the look. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Chargers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Now 3rd down and very long. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
And now an audible here into something else.
Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
The 2nd down and 10th in, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
A 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Returnable here for Davis. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
Yeah, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Herbert throwing again. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. An excellent gain, 35 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. Down the right sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Palmer going to go in motion left. First down, here's Mitchell.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Herbert going to change the play here.
It's Eckler again. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain.
He's got a man, complete. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Herbert on first down now. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Jackson. That's caught down the field by Palmer.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Now Jackson on 1st and 10. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 54 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like...
And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now they'll audible to something else.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now they're in the hurry-up. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Chargers take the 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Jackson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on it. Davis now to return it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Herbert changing things up. Quick throw here to Johnston.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Ray. Crowd right. Let's go.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Jackson now. And this complete to Mitchell. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. 20! And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Jackson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. East to the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They go play action with Jackson. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Tucker able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
This is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Chargers, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.